Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. I am over here. I am over here. Happy Sunday. So I am cooking. I am sitting over here first because I'm going to whip up some cornbread. Get that in the oven. I'm going to do a skillet bread. And then we're going to move on to our Sunday dinner. Okay? Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Here I am. I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everyone is doing well. And don't mind me. I am not changing my clothes. Hope y'all don't mind. We all cool here, right? So, just a quick cornbread to go with the Sunday dinner. So what I have in the bowl, I like to use a little half and half. I do half and half with the cornmeal, 1 egg, and just a little bit of like the box Jiffy. I don't want it extremely sweet, but I just wanted to have that combination because the cornmeal, cornmeal is cornmeal. And then I'll mix it on up. And then I have a little bit of melted butter here, unsalted. And then I'll pour it in the cast iron skillet. I do all kind of variations of cornbread. Fun fact, I've been making cornbread since I was 12. Since the day my mother showed me how to make it, I've been making it. And my family, when I would go over to my father's side family, as soon as I get out the car, my uncles would be like, "My niece, come make me some cornbread." And it did my little heart so good, my little 12-year-old heart so good to make cornbread for my uncles. But I've been making it for a while, so I can make any kind of cornbread variation that you want. Today, we're just making the basic skillet bread. But because of the dinner I'm making, I'm going to put a little cheddar cheese in it. I think the cheddar cheese will go nice. I'm just trying to get a nice consistency. You'll kind of know when what you want your consistency to be. And the skillet is in the oven. I want the skillet to get really hot. So when I pour the mixture over, it'll create a crust, an instant crust at the bottom. Okay, so I think that's really about all the milk that I want. And then I'll probably put the rest of this unsalted butter. Okay. And then we're gonna let this sit for a second. I'm gonna go check the skillet, and I'm gonna melt some unsalted butter down in that skillet too. So I want the base to be crusted and buttery. So you guys watch that for me for a second, and I will be right back. All right, so we're back. We're going to get this bread in here. Gotta move quick because I need that to, as long as you guys can see me. A nice buttery crust at the bottom. And I know I said a little cheddar cheese, but I'm going to wait maybe until it starts forming. And then I'm going to add the cheddar cheese. Just kind of want it a little bit to the surface. I don't want it all the way throughout. So I'm going to put that in the oven. And then we will be back when it's time to add the cheddar cheese. Okay, so while the cornbread cook up, I'm over here I'm over here, yes, child. It's Sunday. I am sitting down. I'm trying to be comfortable while I cook. I know I'm not the only one, but I'm cutting up these peppers because they're gonna go in the chicken. I don't want them too small or too big, but I want them to have some bite to them because you know they soften up when you cook them down. I'm gonna save these because I'm not sure if I don't want that in that. I don't know if how much I need. I'll see if I need to cut up some more, but for the most part that's it. We're gonna go check on that bread and see if it's time to add a little cheddar to it, okay? So I'll meet you guys back over in the kitchen. All right, let me pull the bread. Yes. Woo. So that's right where I want it. I'm just gonna add just a little bit. It's just gonna melt down on top. You guys get the gist of where I'm going with this, right? So I didn't want it all through the bread, just kind of on the top. I'm gonna put it back in there. Don't want to ruin the cook. And now we're gonna let it do its thing. Okay, let me get back to those peppers and then we're gonna go on to the next thing. I'm back. I am back. I am back. The bread is almost done. The peppers are all sliced up. Now I just want to kind of slice these the long way. So I'm just kind of looking to see which way is the long way. Give them a quick slice. So, I mean, each one is shaped different, so. But as long as I could get them sliced so they could cook evenly. And then you guys will see, I am defrosting the meat now. I forgot to take the meat out. So, that's defrosting. But it's gonna all come together. And then I have an onion to cut up, but I'm saving that for last. You know how we save that. We save that onion for last. So we get these all cut up, and then eventually I'll flip the camera around, say hi to you guys. But I still said hi, but you know my hair tied up, and I have on my lounging robe. You know it's Sunday. I am just comfortable, but I figured since I was cooking Sunday dinner, let me turn on the camera. So it's not like I'm gone for weeks on end, because I'm really right here. And what should we name today's video? All right, so that's good. Okay. And I'm gonna get the onion, but we're gonna check on the bread. Let's go check on the bread. Bread is looking golden, golden, golden. Golden. I'm gonna check it, make sure it's cooked through. I like to do a butter topping too. I think that's just butter. Let me just double check. Yeah, right there it's just a little wet, but it's so common. All right, so let me just do a quick little, it's clean. And do a little quick butter topping. And just a little bit. Probably put it in there for 1 minute, and then the bread is officially finished. We're gonna move on to this onion, and then I'm gonna check on this meat, see if it's this chicken, if it's 1 minute. 1 minute. All right, onion time. Onion time. It's a Vidalia onion. I only needed half, so I'm just gonna go pretty much along the lines. Not perfect, but you guys get the gist. And then we'll go on to the next step of dinner. I'm going to check the chicken to see if it's thawed out. I don't know if you guys ever seen my knife skills, but there it is. Okay. All right. So while I'm here, look, I don't want to be upside down. Look, I be doing all kind of crazy things on my video. So let me pause it, and then I'm going to turn it around, say hi, and then turn it back around again, okay? Okay, here I am. Hope I'm not upside down. I'm in my Sunday best. But your girl is cooking. I hope I'm not upside down. Let's go this way. I hope I'm not upside down. I don't know. But hi, guys. All right, back to cooking. All right, so we're going to turn this around. Get the bread out the oven. Get the bread out. Because I said 1 minute, and 1 minute is up. All right, now we're cooking with grease. We are cooking with grease. Okay, and these were the peppers. I'm just going to put the onions right on top. All right, you guys see that? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we're going to pause, and I'm going to get the chicken, and we're going to move on. I said, let me cut this cornbread. At least I can have a snack, right? We can have a snack. So I'm going to do, sometimes you could do the pie or the square. I'm going to go with the square. That's my typical cut. Sometimes you just don't want a big piece of bread. Just when you want a little piece to complement your meal. All right. Let me get a napkin. Whoop! You know it's hot. Ooh, child. You know it's hot, but it's done. Let it settle down a little bit so it don't fall apart, but it tastes delicious. It's buttery. It's light. The bottom is crusty. The top have that nice little crust, and you taste a little bit of the salt from the cheese. It's very good. That's the bottom. Okay. It's very good. Excuse me. It's very good. So that's my little snack. Okay. All right. So the chicken is about thawed out. It has a piece of ice stuck right here in the middle. So let me just give it maybe like 2 or 3 more minutes to finish loosening up. Okay? And then we will start putting the dinner together to go into the oven. Okay, so while we wait for the chicken to finish thawing out, I said let me take you guys along on how, I hope you guys are not crooked. This looks crooked. You guys should be able to see right here. Take you guys along how I make my seasoning bowls. So you know when you're cooking, everybody be like, oh, let me add this. Let me add this, let me add this, let me add this, let me add this, let me add this. Woo! Woo-wee! Okay. So what I like to do is take out the stuff that I do like to cook with and then just make me a seasoning bowl so it doesn't feel so, it tricks my mind. So this is parsley. I normally putting parsley on the chicken. So hopefully you can see this. This is the garlic, herb, and black pepper sea salt. So you see everything that I named. We have the garlic, and we have black pepper, and we have sea salt. So I'm going to be adding that. All right. The one I'm going to be a little bit more generous is with the one I want to be the actual flavor of the chicken. And you guys can see that. Right. Okay. And that's the Greek seasoning. Pick you guys a bottle of this up when next time you go to the store. This Greek seasoning is my favorite. It's good on all of your meats. Okay. So again, this has black pepper, garlic, and onion. But it's something different. I don't know how to... It is phenomenal. The smell, the taste. So this is what I really want the chicken to taste like. So I'm going to be a little bit more generous with this, okay? So now I just have a seasoning bowl. And then I just get that all mixed up. And it tricks my mind. It makes me feel like I didn't OD on adding a whole lot of different things. I just feel like everything's in the bowl, and then I'm just coating my food, So anyway, that's my little trick. Now we're going to move on to I'm breaking down some foil to put the chicken in because I'm making those pocket meals. Those individualized pocket meals. So each one should be about this one. And it's kind of like a meal prep as well. So you can you cook it all inside the foil. And voila, your dinner is ready. And then whatever you don't, just put it in the refrigerator. And take it out and heat it up. I think I'm going to do 5. I think 5, that's how much chicken I have enough to do. I think that's 5. 1, 2, that's 4. One more. If I need another one, I'll make another one, but. Okay, so in here is going to go the chicken, the bell peppers, the potatoes. I'm going to season everything up, oil, EVOO, fold it up, put it in the oven, and let it steam and cook. Open it up, and there you have Sunday dinner. So that's gonna leave that, and then I'll meet you back in the kitchen, okay? All right, well, we are 17, almost 18 minutes into this video. I hope you guys made it to the end. Hope you watched the whole thing. We're gonna wrap it up now. I'm just spraying this so it's for sure no stick. Okay, for sure no stick. And get my chicken. Here we go. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil. And then all of them are going to be done pretty much the same way. Not pretty much, for sure the same way, okay? I'm going to clean this olive oil bottle off after. I know I'm touching it and touching the chicken, but it will be clean. So I'm just checking to see if I need to add another piece. Let me see what I have. 1, 2, 3. Is that piece? Yeah, I'm going to add this one. I'm going to add another piece to it. All right. Now we're cooking with grease. So we're going to add some peppers, some onions. You want each one to have almost the same. Add some potatoes. You want it to be hearty, so when you open it up, it's like it's enough food, it's filling. It's enough food, like, oh, that was good, that was good. It don't have to really be on the chicken because it's all going to be cooking together, okay? And now we're going to go in with our seasoning. And it smells good. The seasoning blend, what I created there, smells delicious. All right. That is good enough. Put those back over, flatten them out. And now we're just going to fold the edge. Fold the edge, make like a little pocket. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to go in this pan right here. You see me? It's going to go in that little pan right there. I'm probably going to have 2 pans, but it's going to go right in there. Let's do another one together, and then that'll be it. Let's get us a chicken. This is a nice big piece. You know, probably going to add another piece. You don't want to be skimpy on the meat. All right, let's get our vegetables in there. Get some onions. Grab us some potatoes. And let's season it up. So when I put this in the oven, after that, that's going to be it for the video. But the end result, you will see the final when I pull it out. It'll be still pictures. Oop. It will be some still shots, so you guys will see the finale. But I'm going to kill the video at this point so as to not keep it so long. But I appreciate you guys if you made it this far. So this one is done. It's going into the oven. Now I'm going to get one more pan and do the same thing, okay? And that's going to be it. I thank you guys so much. If you made it to the end of the video, can you guys like the video for me and press subscribe? And make sure you watch it all the way to the end so you can see the end result, okay? Bye.